मुख्य क्षण फायनली आलेला आहे. महाराष्ट्राचे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री देवेंद्र फडणवीसजी, त्याचबरोबर महाराष्ट्राच्या माननीय उपमुख्यमंत्री श्रीमती सुनेत्रा पवारजी यांचे हार्दिक हार्दिक स्वागत. On the behalf of GCCPROS, I would like to welcome both of you. Can I request all the audience, please rise and give a big and a huge round of applause for all the dignitaries present here. It's great to have our leaders here with us. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you so much, madam. आज तुम्ही वेळात वेळ काढून इकडे उपस्थित झाला त्याबद्दल. Once again, a very, very good evening to all the distinguished guests. It's an immense pleasure to have such a distinguished audience here with us. It's an immense pleasure to be standing before your distinguished guests. Well, my first and foremost duty is to welcome you all on the behalf of GCCPRO. As you all know why we all have gathered here today, for the GCCPROS Leadership Summit 2026. सांगायला खूप आनंद होतोय. पूर्ण महाराष्ट्रातून मुख्यतः पुणे, मुंबई आणि बँगलोर यामधून टॉप 100 लीडर्स आपल्याबरोबर इकडे उपस्थित आहेत. मान्यवर आपले लीडर्स आपण सर्वांसाठी सकाळपासून आतुरतेने वाट पाहत होते. खूप खूप धन्यवाद तुम्ही वेळात वेळ काढून इकडे उपस्थित झाला त्याबद्दल. Without any further ado, we'll quickly move ahead for the next segment. Can I please request Advocate Nilesh Deshmukh ji to kindly proceed ahead for the felicitations. Advocate Nilesh Deshmukh ji यांना विनम्र विनंती. त्यांनी मान्यवर चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ महाराष्ट्र श्री देवेंद्र फडणवीस यांचा सत्कार करावा. त्याचबरोबर मान्यवर श्री शमी प्रभाकरजी सरांना ॲज अ टोकन ऑफ अप्रिसिएशन गॉड आयडल देऊन सत्कार करत आहेत. त्याचबरोबर निलेश देशमुख सरांना, ॲडव्होकेट निलेश देशमुख सरांना मी विनंती करेन त्यांनी मान्यवर ऑनरेबल डेप्युटी चीफ मिनिस्टर श्रीमती सुनेत्रा पवारजी यांचा सत्कार करावा. त्याचबरोबर आपल्यावर उपस्थित आहेत मान्यवर कौस्तुभ ढवसेजी. मी ॲडव्होकेट निलेश देशमुखजी यांना विनंती करेन कौस्तुभ सरांचा त्यांनी सत्कार करावा. All right, now without any further ado, let us quickly move ahead for the next segment, for which we all have been waiting for since a long time. Finally, the book launch is here, as we will have a first look on the book, which is GCC Industry Act 2030. The moment we all have been waiting for. Well, as we have curated this book specially to all of you, which is not just a report of full numbers, but is going to be a proper book about how India's capability centers went from doing the work to deciding the work. In the room, the people who actually built this industry gets the very first look, as we have GCC Industries at 2030 book here with us. Heartiest congratulations to all of you. With that, I would request Advocate Nilesh Deshmukh ji to kindly address the audience.
Hello. Yeah, good evening all. I warmly welcome our Honorable Chief Minister, beloved Sri Devendraji Fadnavis sir. I sincerely thank him for keeping his words and graciously attending this event on my personal request. Thank you very much, sir. I am equally grateful to our Iron Lady, Sunetra, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Sunetra Pawarji, and all the dignitaries for their valuable presence and support. Thank you all for taking time us and to join us today. I sincerely apologize to Honorable Chief Minister sir and Honorable Deputy Chief Minister madam for organizing this event on the day of cabinet. And your presence despite your extremely busy schedule truly means a lot for us. A special and heartfelt thanks our Honorable DCM Sir, Sri Eknath Shinde Sir, for his constant support, encouragement and motivation. Due to the unavoidable personal reason, Sir could not be with us today, but his guidance and supports have been instrumental in helping us to take this important initiative forward. I am deeply grateful to him. Thank you once again to everyone for being a part of this important journey towards making the Maharashtra leading destination for global capability centers and global investment. Thank you very much. I would like to invite Sunitra Pawarji to share their thought on the GCC.
Namaskar. Our popular Chief Minister and visionary leader, Honorable Shri Devendra Ji Fadnavis Sahib, Shri Ram Prabhakar, respected leaders of global capability centers and distinguished guests, all the esteemed journalists and media representatives, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be here at the GCC Leadership Summit 2026, and I thank the organizers for this opportunity. It is encouraging to see global leaders, industry experts, investors, technology professionals gathering here in Pune, and I am proud that more than 100 global companies are part of this summit. What sounds today is the evolution of GCCs. They are no longer just support centers. They are becoming hubs of innovation, R&D, product development, and advanced technology. This shift must also shape our ambitions. Maharashtra should not be seen only a destination of operations, but as a place where global companies innovate, design, and build for the world. Pune has a key role in this journey, with strong institutions, a deep talent pool, and a unique mix of IT and manufacturing. It is well positioned for all AI, robotics, EVS, cyber security, advanced engineering, and R&D. But talent alone is not enough. Companies also need strong infrastructure, connectivity, digital system, and ease of doing business. Strengthening these areas remains a priority of the government. As the heart of this ecosystem is our youth. Maharashtra's greatest strength is its people. We must ensure they are prepared for future technologies and global opportunities through strong industry-academia collaborations. Our goal is not just jobs, but to create innovators, entrepreneurs, and global leaders from Maharashtra. Across the state, each city adds strength. Mumbai is in finance, Pune is in technology, Nasik in manufacturing, and Nagpur is logistics and services, and remaining hubs like Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, Thane, and Navi Mumbai. Together, they make Maharashtra a uniquely powerful ecosystem. GCs are not just about employment. They bring innovation, research, intellectual property, and global exposure, forming a strong foundation for all knowledge economy. Government's role is to act as a facilitator, ensuring speed, transparency, and partnership. Once an investment decision is made, we must support companies at every step. To global companies looking at India and Asia The message is simple. Maharashtra is ready, Pune is ready. We have talent, technology, infrastructure, strong institutions, and vibrant startup ecosystem. The real question is not just how we attract more GCS, but how we make Maharashtra a global leader in innovations and knowledge. That is our ambition. Let us work together, government, industry, academia, and startups, to make Maharashtra a global powerhouse of technology and innovation. The opportunity is here. Let us seize it. I sincerely appreciate Advocate Nilesh Deshmukh and his team for taking the initiative and organizing the GCCS conference in Pune. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
थँक्यू सो मच मान्यवर सुनेत्रा सर्वप्रथम मी विनंती करेन मान्यवर देवेंद्र फडणवीसजी त्यांनी ॲडव्होकेट निलेश देशमुखजींचा सत्कार करावा. वेल, निलेश देशमुख सरांनी आजच्या पूर्ण कार्यक्रमासाठी खूप सुंदर मार्गदर्शन केलं, त्याबद्दल खूप खूप धन्यवाद सरांचं आणि त्यांच्या पूर्ण टीमचं. हा क्षण खरंच खूप सर्वांसाठी आणि आपल्या सगळ्यांसाठी मंचावर उपस्थित असलेल्या सर्व पाहुणे मंडळींसाठी पण खूप महत्त्वाचा आहे. पुन्हा एकदा खूप खूप अभिनंदन ॲडव्होकेट निलेश देशमुख सरांचं. त्याचबरोबर मी निलेश देशमुख सरांना विनंती करेन त्यांनी कौस्तुभ सरांचा सत्कार करावा. Ladies and gentlemen, as we have with us a full house of 100 senior GCC leaders representing more than 20 headquarters countries, your leadership and vision are especially significant as Maharashtra continues its journey towards a $1 trillion economy, while focusing on the talent and scaling tier 2 city readiness and ease of doing business. It's an immense pleasure to call upon, may I please request Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis to kindly address the audience. Can we have a huge round of applause for Sir, everybody?
Sarvana Namaskar, a very good evening to all of you. Honorable Deputy CM of Maharashtra, Sunetra Pawar, the men behind the movement, Advocate Nilesh Deshmukh and Shammi Prabhakar, my colleague Kaustubh Dhause, Mayor of Pune, our fellow legislators, officials, and all the distinguished GCC leaders, CEOs, country heads, site heads, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolute pleasure to be here in Pune, a city that in many ways represents the evolution of India's GCC story. And I want to begin by congratulating GCCPROS for bringing together this August gathering. I must say that this room is full of the people who really take decisions. So thank you for bringing together all the decision makers. You decide where your next engineering center will come up, where your next AI team will sit, where your next R&D capability will be built, where the next 1,000, 5,000 or 10,000 global professionals will work. And increasingly, you decide where the next important business decision of your global company will be made. That is why I'm particularly happy to be here with you today. When the GCC story began in India, the proposition was relatively simple. India offered talent, scale, and cost efficiency. That proposition remains important, but it is no longer the whole story. The GCC of 2030 will not be a back office. It will be an engineering center, an AI center, a product development center, a cyber security center, a finance and analytics center, and also an R&D center. And increasingly, a center from which global businesses are actually run. That is a fundamental change which we see, and Maharashtra wants to be at the center of this change. Maharashtra has a somewhat unusual advantage. We don't have to create a GCC ecosystem from the scratch. In fact, we are sitting in Pune, and all of us know that it already exists. Mumbai gives you India's deepest financial and business ecosystem. Pune gives you engineering, automotive, manufacturing, technology, and extraordinary talent base. I must share a story here. A very celebrated company, US company I won't name, the CEO met me 2-3 days back. And while we were talking about their proposed GCC at Pune, he told me why he chose Pune. He said, I've also seen the human resource in UK. And then I visited a few institutes in Pune, and I found the human resource from Pune more talented, more hardworking, and more focused. And that's why I've decided that I'll put up my GCC in Pune. Of course, Navi Mumbai is becoming an entirely new business and infrastructure node. And beyond these three, we have Nashik, Nagpur, and Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, each with a potential to become specialized center of global capability. So our proposition is come to Maharashtra because not only we have one good city, but come to Maharashtra because we have an ecosystem of cities, talent, and capabilities. Pune itself has demonstrated the strength of that proposition. In 2025, it became India's second largest GCC office market, with GCC leasing more than doubling over the previous year. And I'm sure at the end of 2026, Pune will lead the country in GCC ecosystem and in the leased space for GCC. But let me be very clear about something. We don't want Maharashtra to win GCCs simply because we offer a better subsidy. Subsidies can bring an investment. They cannot sustain any ecosystem. What sustains an ecosystem is talent, infrastructure, ease of doing business, quality of life, research, universities, and connectivity. And above all, trust between the government and the industry. That is the ecosystem which we are trying to build here. We are trying to build trust between industry and government. Our GCC policy is therefore designed around a very simple objective: make Maharashtra the easiest place in India to establish and scale a global capability center. Our target is ambitious: 400 new GCCs, 4 lakh high-skilled jobs, and 50,000 crore of investment. That is our target. But I don't want those numbers to remain targets on paper. I want every GCC leader in this room to ask us, what will you do differently to make my decision easier? And on that, we have been quite deliberate. The policy provides fiscal support, including payroll subsidies, capital or rental assistance, interest subsidies, R&D support, and other incentives. We have also provided non-fiscal support, including industry status, additional FSI, zoning flexibility, priority access to land, digital data repositories, reliable infrastructure, and ability to operate 24/7. But again, these are instruments. The real objective is capability. The biggest question I hear from the industry is not, can I find 500 people? It is, can I find the next 5,000 people with the right skills? And that is a very different question. The jobs being created today are changing rapidly. An expert from AI industry once told me a few days back that in next 1,000 days, the nature of 70% existing jobs is going to change because of AI. And that is why today the jobs being created are changing rapidly. AI engineers, data scientists, cybersecurity specialists, semiconductor engineers, product managers, advanced manufacturing engineers, quantitative finance professionals, life sciences specialists. These are some jobs 2, 3 years, 4 years back, they were almost non-existent. And people who combine domain expertise with technology are the most important people. But government cannot solve this alone. Universities cannot solve it alone. Industry cannot solve it alone. We have to build the talent pipeline together. The government, the industry, and the academia, all of us have to come together to really shape the talent pool. And that is why our GCC policy explicitly connects industry, skilling, research, and employment. We want companies in this room to help shape what universities will teach. Tell us what skills you will need 5 years from now, not what you needed 5 years ago. That is how we close the talent gap. And there is one transformation that will affect every GCC represented in this room. As I have already said, that is artificial intelligence. The question is, what does a GCC looks like when AI becomes part of its operating model? Maharashtra wants to be early in answering this question. At Davos this year, we signed an MOU to establish an AI GCC hub in BKC focused on applied agentic AI research and innovation. This is important because we want Maharashtra to help build tomorrow's technology. And that philosophy extends beyond AI. semiconductors, fintech, cybersecurity, advanced engineering, pharmaceutical R&D, electric mobility, industrial technology. These are precisely the areas where Maharashtra already has deep industry capability. The next generation of GCCs should sit at the intersection of these capabilities. Friends, there is another opportunity that I want to put directly to this room. The next 400 GCCs do not all have to go to Mumbai or Pune. You are welcome in Mumbai and Pune, but in fact, I would say that they should look at the other options as well. Mumbai and Pune will continue to be our principal global hubs, but Maharashtra has a much larger talent geography. Nashik, Nagpur, and Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, and other emerging urban centers can support specialized GCC functions. Our GCC policy specifically seeks to bring Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities into GCC ecosystem. Imagine a model here. Mumbai handles global finance and corporate functions. Pune leads engineering and product development. Navi Mumbai becomes a new global business and technology node. Nagpur develops specialized technology and shared services capabilities. Nashik builds engineering and industrial capabilities. And Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar develops advanced manufacturing and automotive capabilities. That is a much more resilient GCC ecosystem. And it is also a much better proposition for Maharashtra. But let me also say something candidly. If we expect GCCs to transform, government must transform within them. We are also looking inside because we understand that if we want to do business in today's changing and emerging world, we also have to work like an institution. We also have to work like a platform. We also have to work like a GCC. Your work in a world where decisions are made in hours and days. Government cannot take weeks and months for routine approvals. You expect predictability. You expect one answer, not 5 departments answering in 5 ways differently. You expect somebody to take ownership when there is a problem. So I want to make one commitment today. For GCCs, Maharashtra will work towards a single accountable government interface, a person and a system that takes responsibility for helping you establish, expand, and resolve issues. Because ease of doing business is the experience of the person sitting in your office trying to get something done. And that experience is what we intend to improve. There is a reason this matters to us beyond investment numbers. Our ambition is to build Maharashtra a $1 trillion economy, and GCCs are central to the ambition of making Maharashtra a $1 trillion economy. Friends, GCC brings something more valuable than capital. They bring knowledge. They bring global processes. They bring R&D. They bring leadership. They bring high-value employment. They connect Maharashtra's talent directly to the global economy. And eventually, they create something even more important, a concentration of global decision-making capability. That is the Maharashtra we want to build. So let me finish with a very simple message. You know India, you know Maharashtra. Many of you have been here for years. Some of you have built centers here. from 10 people to 10,000 people. You know our strengths and you also know our weaknesses. We are not asking you to tell us only what we are doing well. Tell us where we are falling short. And let me assure you, we are ever ready to change. We are ever ready to mend and amend. And I'm told this morning, our industries minister has already announced, although our GCC policy is considered to be the best in the country, but still, when we made the policy, it was a emerging sector. And in any emerging sector, you require a lot of tweaking of the policies because the policy is also shaped with the industry. Policy cannot be static, it has to be dynamic. And that is why our industries minister has already announced that we'll make a committee which will include the champions of GCC, all the industry leaders, to advise us on what changes they want, they require, they aspire in our GCC policy. And as head of the state, I would like to assure you, all your suggestions will be taken care of and we'll try to amend our policy absolutely suitably. So I would like to tell you, I would like to ask you to tell us what your talent is asking for. Tell us what your global headquarter is comparing Maharashtra against, and tell us what would make you say, my next major capability center should be only and only in Maharashtra, because this government is prepared to listen, and more importantly, we are prepared to act. The GCC story in India began with an idea of delivering work from India to the world. The next chapter is much bigger. It is about building in India for the world, and then another chapter after that is about leading from India for the world. Maharashtra wants to be where that transition happens. Pune has already shown what is possible. So my invitation to every leader here is very simple. Don't just build your next GCC in Maharashtra, build your next R&D center here, build your next AI capability here, build your next generation of leadership here, and together, let us make Maharashtra India's leading destination for global capability. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you to our Honorable Chief Minister. Thank you so much, sir, for guiding us.